Well, Jim, I wrote The Promised Plan of God because it was a whole life project, actually. That's sort of a summation of about 45 years. I came across the promise idea reading a 1902 Stone Lectures by Willis J. Beecher, The Prophets and the Promise. And I don't know of a book that has left more of an impact on me. Poor man, he shouldn't be blamed for all that I've done with the idea, but at least the idea came from him. And I was really interested in the whole idea, how do you unify the whole Bible? If there is a mind of God, what puts together from beginning to end? And I noticed the New Testament 70 times in all but 5 books was using either the noun, the verb, or the adjective for promise. And I said, and it referred to the Old Testament. I said, that's got to be a clue. So I began working with that idea, and I would say out of my 51 years of teaching, I would say at least 45 of them I've been using the promise idea.
You identify the promised plan of God as the theological center of the whole Bible. What do you mean by that?
Well, why is the promised plan that center, or why did I adopt that? I think there was a need in my own thinking for a center. How does one come to the center? The Greeks had 4 basic things. They were trying to explain how you put the whole universe together. Earth, fire, air, and water. And they said, yes, but what holds them together? And they said there must be a 5th thing. So they looked for the quintessence. Our word quintessence comes from this 5th thing, which puts it all together. Well, I was on a search like that too as well. What puts all of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, all the way through Revelation together? And as I probed and tried knowledge of God and tried kingdom of God, tried experience, wisdom, a number of different themes, suddenly I noticed the New Testament doing it for me and referring back to this. And I said, look, why reinvent the wheel? Take the one that comes from the text. So that's why I focused on this. And the more I began to explore it, the more I've tried to use it, the more convinced I became. At least personally, it works very, very well and gives me a unifying quintessence for the whole Bible and pulls it together.